It is 4:51 p.m. on May the 10th of 2021. And you've seen the post. I had received a coded message. And you know what? It showed up on my Facebook. And now I've clicked out of it and I can't find it, you all. And that's kind of that's a big bummer. That is just my luck. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world, hello from my heart to yours. I want to know, oh my gosh, I wish I would have never clicked out of it. This is awful, you all. This is really not too nice. When you get a message that showed you, because it was from yesterday and I can't find it again. I'm sitting over here on my silly Facebook now. That's about right. It really is. I don't like it. I don't. I can't even talk anymore about it because I can't pull it up on my computer now. That's the problem with the Facebook. It really is. That is the problem with the Facebook. I'm trying to look at all these comments. I don't know where there it is. We found it. We found it, you all. Oh, I don't want to get stuck out of it again. I really do not. So look at this. So I'm going to let you see this. So let me see if I can see it. I have posted 6 lines of code. This is the very day, I think, that it appeared on my phone. Okay, May the 9th of 2019. I have posted 6 lines of code in 6 different posts. Updated from then. The first line of code attached in the pictures. I received a message on my iPhone today, and there were 6 vertical lines with a combination of 62 of these types of symbols in each line. It's going to take me a long time to write it out, but I'm pretty sure it is a message from space. Okay, hello. Hello, Demetrius. Yeah. So that was a message that I had received, and it showed up in my Facebook memory yesterday. Gina, do not. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to record this because it's liable not to come up on my Facebook again. I'm going to click into this. I'm going to record that screen, and it doesn't have to hear me on here, but it can hear me, I guess. No, go ahead. You can hear me, but I've got to. Oh, it better not go out on me. You also look at this. This was a message that I had received. Yes, choice, Chloe. Yeah. So this is. I'll tell you what it was. I had went outside and I had clipped a whole basket full of some type of herb, is what it was. It could have been sage. It was in May. We have sage. We have white sage and whatever. It was probably sage. I clipped a whole basket full. And I did. I turned this phone right here, and I was taking a picture of it while standing in my living room. I was taking a picture of the herb while standing in my living room. And then all of a sudden, like this flashlight came up on my phone is what happened. The flashlight made my phone, it was like some kind of a long exposure. And then when I looked at my phone immediately afterward, and those were the symbols that were on my phone. And I thought, I told myself, I know that's not sage, but those were the symbols that showed up on my phone. And I never could find anybody to decipher them. I couldn't find anyone to decipher them, and they were kind of looking like that is what they were. And I don't know if I'll be able to get to see them again. It was really strange. And there was red in some of them, you all. There was red in some of those. I did see them on my phone. Okay, this is I drew a thing of them. They were going down that's how they were. They were going straight down, just like that. They were like squares and a rectangle, and then like circle dots is what they were. They were going straight down the page, just like that. And you can see this like a rectangle, and a circle. Then like another rectangle and a circle, then a square, a rectangle, and a circle. That's how that was that one line of code. And there was this like triangle that would separate them. Okay, that's what it was. So I never could figure it out. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. But these down here were the symbols. This is what they looked like. So it's like a little square, a rectangle, and a circle, a little square, a half of a rectangle, and a circle. And then you can see they were, that's how they were. This was, I guess that was the first line or something. I don't know, you all, but yeah, this was it. And I thought this is like, that was the symbols that separated them is what it was. And I just used that. But that was written this way to fit it in. This is what it was. They literally went straight down. So 1, 2, yeah, this was a double one. See, these were double right next to one another, just like that. Do you think it was a DNA map? Well, it was something, because this is like a double row. I mean, a double one, and then it went to single, and then it went all the way down. Somebody said, well, it could have been a Morse code. It wasn't a Morse code. Somebody said, well, it could have been a light language, but then I don't know. And this is what it did too. It was not completely underneath there in that second row. This one like over to the side. Yeah, it was really, really strange, you all. And I never could decipher it. There we go. Let's look at this, you all. So this is what it would look. This is what it looked like. I put it in grayscale so you could see what it would look like that, just like that. That's how it looked. That was, I think, that was the one row. It was weird. It showed up in my phone. It was 6 lines of code going straight down my phone. I took a picture of my sage, but the sage didn't show up. That's what showed up in its place. It was a green screen. They say that green is like space or something like that. But it was the strangest thing, you all. It really was. It showed up, that's me. It showed up in my phone is what happened. Just like that. So I'm recording this, so I'll have this on there. You're welcome. And these were like the different symbols. And I'm sorry I have to do this like this, but I did. I thought see, now look, see this right here is on this side of this line right here, and then this one is right here. So yeah, it was really, I know it was a message of some sort that I received. It was like, what, May 9th is when I posted it. It was some sort of a message that came through on my phone. Okay, yeah, that was the first row. It looked like that, and then it just like 1, 2, 3, all the way down my page. And this was the exact color. I didn't do nothing to the color. That was the color of my phone when the messages showed up, just like that. And the red was in them. I don't know what the red meant. And people say, yeah, and one of them had 3 rows, 3 of them across. It represents healing. Well, I'll take it. I will take it. I will. Yeah. Yeah. And I just couldn't do justice to it. See the triangles that I was talking about? They showed up too. They showed up and separated these codes like that is what they did. But not in all the places. See, because there's like one here, then there's a big gap before another one shows up. But in this one, you have one here and then one here. See, it's like some kind of alien-like message. It really was. You all, I have those pictures in my phone. You know what I should do? I have all these pictures on here because I was looking at it the other day. I should put them in a video so you all can see them for yourself instead of having to look at this cell phone. I didn't decode nothing. I couldn't decipher the message. I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Red represents the root chakra. It looks like a DNA sequence. I'm not sure. Yeah. But these are in my phone. All these pictures that I shared on here. I don't know what they were writing over here. Some people were writing things that, oh no. Okay, I'm sorry, you all get a little excited. Somebody was sharing symbols that they had been writing down too. I can't really click into nothing at all. Has any of the timestamps on your text changed your apps? I'm not looking at no timestamps. Boom. Show the images of the message again. Okay. Well, let me look at this. So, see, other people said it looked like a Morse code, but if it was, I don't know what it was. I really don't. I only like put them in a grayscale, and some of the data got missing. It really did. Some of the data was missing. See, and it even had like a line that went across, just like this. This is what they were. And then this double one. Then you can see the triangle, and then you have this underneath it. They're long, I guess, whatever a long count is. So picture this, and instead picture it green. I had to put it in grayscale in order for it to come up. But it was repeating. There were symbols that were repeated over and over in each line. It was DNA, Morse code, yeah. I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out. But you know what? Yeah, this is what it was. 3 strands. These were the main characters. I think I put the main symbols that showed up over and over. Like that. Oh, great. That's perfect, Kathy. Yes, thank you to that one person who put one dislike, because we got all ones when you looked at that. That's the confirmation, yeah. So I don't know if messages from extraterrestrials have these triangles in them. I don't. But yeah. Just light symbols. If it's a Morse code, I can't figure it out. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe there's 12 lines. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I fit it all on there. That's kind of confusing to me. Oh, this is the whole entire first line of codes. Oh, so it just kept running down. There was a lot of them all in a row. So this right here, it was a continuation of all of those, I guess. Since that's what I said, the first line of code, it goes straight down, is used to divide the groups and the symbols. That's a lot of code going straight down, you all. It's been so long ago. It's been 2 years ago that I showed it. No! Okay, yeah, see, 2 years ago, right there. You saw a few large triangles. If there's a space line of codes that we don't know of, well, that could be true. It really could be true. There were a lot of comments that had came through. Somebody else on there said it was like DNA. Yeah, so let me see this. So you can see the messages from a long time ago. Look, see, somebody said DNA strips. Do you have a non-zoomed up picture? Yeah, I did have a non-zoom up picture, and if I put it on the computer, uploaded it, you would not be able to see the detail because it was all whatever. See, it wasn't the Morse code because they even put a Morse code on it. No, no, people. Oh my goodness. So you all can see this. Oh, this is what I was taking a picture of. So I've already said, what was I taking a picture of? That's my sage. That's exactly what I was taking my picture of, my sage blossoms. Right there, I took the picture after I got the line of codes, didn't show up. So the aliens were trying to tell you about 2020 and the start of the fake government. Okay, you know, it was 2018, June of 2018, when the three beings came down in the beam of light in my front yard on one of the main convergent lines. And it was a small 10 extraterrestrial. It was an older lady, kind of short. And then there was a young lady who stood on my front porch with long, wavy brown hair, looking at the eastern sky, and I was at my door. And I looked at the young lady because I knew why the young lady was here. This is June, around June of 2018. Okay, this is 1 year previous to this. Okay, that young lady was going to take my place. I was going to be her, she was going to be me. Okay, that's how it worked. And the older lady, she knew that I was kind of troubled because I didn't know how this would affect my daughter. Okay, this is June of 2018 when the three beings came down in a beam of light. I was worried about my daughter because this woman was going to be very outgoing. The older lady read my mind and she looked at me and she told me it's okay. It's only going to be 4 years. That was June of 2018. Now here I am doing what I'm doing. I've been sharing pictures of UFO ships. The observatory shut down. In the main convergent line is where I took that picture. Also, all these ships that I've been sharing since all of that, okay? I've got a little less than a year and a half, I think, maybe, yeah, a little less than 2 years of doing what I'm doing. In 2022, that's it. My 4 years is going to be up, okay? They're going to be up like that, just like that. So this message came through afterward. Okay, it did. It came through afterward. Why are you seeing the... No! I don't want to mess up my pictures. Looks like I Ching. I can't click into this stuff with these people are sharing. Looks like I Ching. Well, it kind of does look like I Ching a tad bit. Whatever I Ching is. I don't know what I Ching is. I really don't. Why would it show up like that? So I don't know. A color balance card. So y'all, that's what it was. Now see it, and they're trying to say it's the Morse code, but it really didn't look like it. But it could have been that. Yeah. All of that. So this is the first line of code. I had to write it sideways in order to put all the symbols on here. So that was the very first line of code. All of these literally is all on one line going straight down the page. One whole entire line. So I was trying to share it, hoping that somebody had something to share, but I couldn't get it. See, they tried to show alien language, and that's not it. They tried to show, oh look, I closed my eyes and an image of dominoes showed up. I know that you can rearrange dominoes in order to connect. That's what I said, you all. Dominoes. You can rearrange dominoes in order to connect. These cubes. All right, these cubes can rearrange themselves. These little cubes. They can make themselves long or they can make themselves short. They can turn themselves into rectangles. They can if they stack on one another. They can be a rectangle at the top and then a smaller cube at the bottom. Do you see that? That's what I said. I closed my eyes and an image of dominoes showed up 1 year ago. I must have seen that come up. So why would I write that? You can rearrange the dominoes in order to connect. It's like a riddle, you all, is what it is. It's like a riddle, because I think someone said close your eyes. Yeah. And then guess what? Then I went into a thrift store and I found this Morse code 1 year ago. This thing that they would do to do a Morse code. See, I found this today for a couple of bucks and I'm going to see how to operate it. That was 1 year ago. It was in a flea market. You all, this is weird. It's like there's clues in this body of memory is what it seems like. Now see, another person almost looks like DNA. They can rearrange our DNA. Oh, this is one day ago. Okay, well, sorry about that. They can rearrange our DNA. So let's go back up to that. You, I'm sorry, but this didn't pop back up for no reason. It's what it looked like. That's the exact color. And 6 lines of code in 6 different posts. So, see, look at that. That was like one symbol, 111. It just redid it. Yeah. With the red. So if we were to count all these characters, it literally, this how many it went down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I did 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's 56, 57, 58 symbols. 58 symbols in the first line, okay? And I used that because I'm telling you, it was so much on that one thing. There's no way I could have flowed it up because you wouldn't have been able to read it. All the way down on that. King Ahucho Mundo. Yeah, so, don't know. I can... Your ears have been ringing very loud. See, this may look like they were very far spaced apart, but not on my phone, they weren't. They were all scrunched up, going straight down. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I think that's about enough. You wish you were better at deciphering. You know, no one's figured it out. I haven't even figured it out. All we can do is They look more like I Ching. I don't know what I Ching is. Do you know what I Ching is? Gina, can you go on here and you can pause this, Gina, and I'm just going to save that video. I don't want to lose it, you all. I really don't want to lose it. I'm going to type it Morse code, Morse. Boom. So I'm going to go here, I Ching. I'm going to look at I Ching, whatever I Ching is. I Ching. I don't know what I Ching is. Never heard of I Ching. Okay. It's, oh my gosh, it's a Chinese divination. A page from the song. No, this doesn't look like I Ching. That's not I Ching. See, I Ching? No. Translated ancient is an ancient divination text, divination text, and among the oldest of the Chinese classics. That doesn't look like Chinese. No, it's not. It's not I Ching. I Ching. Okay, let's look. Okay, so we can look. So I Ching. I don't know. Well, that looks like a writing. Well, then you're going to get into kanji letters. I don't know about that. I really don't. It's not resonating with my spirit. I'll tell you what. The I Ching is not resonating with my spirit looking at that. And I think since I received that on the phone, if I see something and it resonates with my spirit, I think that's probably going to be it, but that's not resonating with my spirit. Okay, it's not at all. Binary code. We can try binary code. Well, isn't that binary code? Well, that's lines and numbers. That's just numbers. Is what binary code is. I will tell you this. It kind of looked like it was this type of green. It was this type of green, and they were literally that many of them going straight down. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think I had 13 lines of code. Gina, you've already went out of it again, you silly girl. Binary code. It could have been a computer language. I don't know. But the green is the color. The green is the exact color. Look at this. I see you. I really did. I'm going to tell you all the truth. When I saw it pop up on my phone, I literally felt within my spirit it was a message from space. That's literally from another realm. It was a message. I felt that within my spirit because it shocked me. It totally shocked me. And it probably was a message from outer space. Yeah, it's making my ears burn. It really is. So I got to get back in that. Guess what, Gina? You've already clicked out of it again. You ain't going to get back into your Facebook. But I got this right here. See? I have posted 6 lines of code in 6 different posts. So there were 6 vertical lines with a combination of 62 of these symbols. There was a combination, okay, of 62 symbols in each line, okay? So each line had 62 characters in it. And these were the various symbols right here. So yeah, that was like one line. It's 62 characters. So how many things does 62 characters? I thought about Braille too. I did. I thought about, would it be Braille? Um, so that's right. We're already getting closer because I figured out the green is computers. It's AI. It's kind of like AI. It's what it is. It's just like it. Okay, and the old computer monitors, wouldn't they have, would the DOS screen have a green background? Have green letters with the black or something like that? Like this, wouldn't it? Um, I can't help it, Shay Lamb. I'm serious. I'm very serious. Binary code and dashes, lines and dashes, dashes. Because, you know, we don't know for sure. It's got a lot of it. And, no, I can't tell it. I like the green better. Yeah, that's it. The green is a whole lot better, just like that. I'm not going to count these characters. What if we were to count these and there were 62 of these going straight down? One. See, this is indifferent too. See, this has like a single one right here. Look at that, you all. Look at this. So they all don't have the same number of circles either. They got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wait a minute. Now they just got a number 1. Okay, yeah, so a number 1, let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta enlarge that. We need to count that. I need to count how many lines are going down. But then that wouldn't matter, would it? At all. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's around 60 if I was, but we can't go by a screenshot because all monitors are big. They're all different sizes. That's right. Are we writing script? I don't know what we're writing, but these are alien messages. Alien message, you all, in green. Binary code, alien message in green is what it was, an alien message from outer space. Alien message in green. Now we got green aliens. That's all. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that no more. I'm not. Okay, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, look. We're in look. So look, post 6 of 6. I better record that too. Gina, will you come here and record that? I want to go back. I've already recorded it once. I'm going to record that screen again because I'm not going to get. Okay, so we got this. So this is line 6A. This is, okay, 6A, that's going straight down. So 6A straight down and 6B is beneath that. So 6A, this is what it looked like right there. 6A. I know you all can't see it. You all, I need to put this in a video, so look at the symbols. So it starts off like that, going straight down. 62 characters is what it was. 62 characters. Okay, and then there's B. And they were repeating. They were repeating symbols for the most part. Every bit of them. So let's look at that, you all. Repeating symbols. And this is the very last line. We don't get to see the first line because I don't know where the first line went. This took a long time because I was trying to figure it out. This is more going straight down. What's this? I haven't seen a different character yet in this last line. I haven't. This making both my ears. Okay, look. Okay, we got a different character coming in. This is the last line of code. Look, they had 3 of them in it. Look at that. 3 of them showed up in it. And then look, there it is again. I know they did this. I'm sorry about that, getting on the screen like that, you all. So, and look, this is another character right here. Right there. There's another one right there. So that's 3 different characters so far in this. But these are the main ones. But then this one right here. Well, it's from outer space. Okay. It is. And that was... I'm thinking this right here is where the triangles played a role in dividing them too. It's what it was. Dividing the words. Okay, so that's the very beginning. That's the very top of the, it starts off with that at the very top, that symbol. So, yeah. Ask them to show you in a way that you can understand. Well, see, here's the thing. When I have, when people say, well, you need to ask them things, or even when I zoom up on stars, if it's not truly coming from my heart and I truly don't want to know, I don't think I'm going to receive an answer, because it's not going to be that important, because they would see it, they would see my conscience, they can look inside of me and see my intentions, okay? And I don't feel within my spirit that I need to ask what it says. I'm not feeling that urge within me, that sense within me, okay? Because I know my main purpose is to document and share. Yeah, so to ask them to explain that to me, my heart has got to be in it, you all. It has to be in it. And I cannot do something like that if someone is compelling me to do that, because they're going to rub me the wrong way. Okay, and my heart's not going to be in it. I'm just being totally honest with you. Okay, I am. If my heart was in it and I truly, truly felt within my spirit that I wanted to know, I needed to know, I wouldn't even have to ask. Okay, they'd tell me. They'd tell me. But my heart's not in it, and I can't do something that someone else wants me to do. I just can't. That might not sound very nice, but I'm just telling you the truth. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel kind of bad telling you that. It may not sound nice, but I can't. I don't operate that way. I don't. Yeah. Alicia, it's true. It really is true. So I don't know what the message is. I don't. But I feel within my spirit it was a message from space, and it came through on my phone. That's what I feel. And I can't see the trouble with the Facebook. They show you one memory. One memory. And I posted a lot more on that day. So yeah. Oh, look. It is when we walk through the valleys that we struggle and wonder if we're going to make it. It's these same valleys that will lead us to the mountaintops as long as we don't give up. We're going to make it to those mountaintops because we're not going to give up. Isn't that great? Yeah. Somebody asking what happened. I took a picture of sage, but the sage did not show up in my picture. that line of code showed up in my picture. So I took another picture of the sage that was in the box. The sage had the blossoms on it. And to me, sage is spiritual. It is. It has a spiritual qualities to it. So all of that. Why didn't they beam what their message was to your understanding? You know, some things are not meant to be understood like that. Okay, they're not. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I can't. Yeah. Well, you'll have to go watch the beginning of the video because that was not sage. Those binary codes, it's like a binary computer code is what it is. And it was, let's see if I can get it. It was this color of green. Those symbols showed up going straight down in rows like that. And there was gaps. There was big spaces between them. They weren't crunched together. There was like a line of code, a space, a line of code, a space, just like that. Yeah. Yeah. No, they were not coding the sage. They weren't. They weren't. Look at this. Binary code. If I find out what it meant, if I find out what it meant, oh, I'll tell you most definitely. I certainly will. But you know what? I think that the agencies, the governments, whoever's watching me, they got the codes when I was posting, okay? They have that. You have to ask yourself, why haven't I been stopped? Why haven't I been stopped? Why have I been allowed to continue to post? It's been since June of 2018, and then I'm in 2019, 2020, now I'm in 2021. They should have shut me down, but they're not going to because they want to know what's going to come, what's coming next. They want to know. Okay, they do. So with that being said, you all, I'm going to go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I feel it's a message from space. What it means, I don't know. It's a code. It's a coded message. 6 lines. It said 6 lines with 70. It was 6 lines with, was it 62 symbols in it? Yeah. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the moderators. Yes, Mystic Yeah. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all.